welcome to another super sexy CAM4 creator one-on-one exclusive. I'm Laura Desiree, and today I'm joined by BlaznBellaMorte. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Anytime is an absolute pleasure, so I appreciate the invite.
We're gonna learn all about you today. This is the exciting part, right? We're gonna start with the brand new beginnings of meeting a stranger as they become the person we're in love with. I have a feeling. Talking about the kinds of shows that you do on CAM4, and if there is a niche that you would say you fit into. How would you go about answering this?
That's a great question. I'm open with a lot of requests. Most of the time, it's like home ec things. So I'm around cleaning, naked. But my biggest niche is definitely squirting and then being a goth alternative individual, having tattoos. People just love the fact I have ink. And then being a thicker woman also has that definite bonus to it. So there's many factors into it that I could play along with. But I think the biggest part is more or less having a bit of a goth alternative look to myself.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But you said so many things there, which is so exciting, niche wise. Like you doing home ec, just cleaning naked. I mean, it's that kind of creativity and simplicity at the same time that makes for an unforgettable show. So, how did you figure out what your niche is?
Really, it's just being who I am and then kind of playing around with different fetishes, different things. There's a local club that in my area that is specifically on fetish. It's open to the public, but that kind of opened my eyes to see, wow, there's a lot more to fetishes rather than just the whips and chains and wax play. There's so much
Majorly.
more to it.
Oh, there's such a world out there, and it's all directed by people's individual desires, which are so multifaceted. It's funny, through camming, I've become more aware of that just in the
Mhm.
interactions I have with viewers. But this is about you. So, when it comes to your on screen persona and how you talk with your viewers, would you say that are there some trademarks as to what you are like on camera as a persona? Are you more submissive? Are you more dominant? How do you speak to people?
I would lean more to the submissive side. Definitely more bubbly, try to hit the girly. Look at me. Try to get that, I guess that they want to feel superior look. They want to feel, oh, I've got this little doll here. Look at me, look at me. So yeah, I think definitely feel I'm more on the submissive side.
And the adorable side, the all around adorable side. Let's just put it that way. When did you start? When did you start in content creation and looking at that person versus the person that you are today? How have you grown?
Oh man, I started off in Pornhub just doing amateur videos and honestly having the lack of software, the lack of really knowledge of what's out there. Now, I mean, I'm looking at those past videos, they're dark, they're a little pixelated, but now it's definitely flourished into not just something I had in back. It's now a big lifestyle. Like I've started exotic dancing, I've started looking into all sorts of things like burlesque and then what other niches I can dip my toes in.
Oh, I love it. It's led you down this path into a new form of self-expression. That's so exciting. And for
um,
people that are questioning whether or not this is something they want to dip their toes in, I mean, it's information like that that really it feels so liberating because it is. So I hope that people are fine-tuning their ears to some of this philosophy that you're dropping for us. And when was your Pornhub beginnings?
that was 2018. Probably just May of 2018 is when I fully started and dropped that first video. And it's like, okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And people, as I mentioned at that previous club, they've definitely encouraged me. I ended up knowing some really good people, such as Darcy Bell. She's a really good friend of mine, and a few other people.
Yeah, the connections are just wonderful and is a community built on some very loving connections. So I'm happy that you're making them IRL as well, virtually. Sometimes people like to say that like luck is a big part of success. It's luck sometimes when you're on cam and you have a really great day. It's almost impossible to control all of the outcomes. So I would love to know what your relationship with luck is and what might be your luckiest moment in camming so far.
My luckiest moment is my first time camming specifically on CAM4 when just people are flooding in and just I'm hearing the ding, ding, ding. And that is just so far the best moment that I've had specifically in camming. I mean, on other websites, there's a few times I made a good $100, couple $100 in one night. So it really varies. I mean, luck happens because you don't know what crowd's coming in, who's feeling a bit randy that day. It's more luck does have a play in it, but it's also that hustle when you feel it's the best time to go on. How long do you feel you want to be camming for that evening or that day? So it's a big part of it is the hustle, but luck has a little bit of a play into it.
I love you've literally led us into our next question. It's fucking magic the way that you just did this. The idea that it is also hustle. And there's a lot of work that goes into building a name for yourself in this industry. So the idea of needing to refresh, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's refreshing your business approach, researching
Mm-hmm.
different times, researching different ways of doing promotion, or whether it's refreshing your actual show. Maybe I want to
Mm-hmm.
try a different look. I want to try spending my time differently. In what ways have you had to refresh?
Oh man, honestly changed my name. I think I've changed my name 4 times while starting and I landed on BlaznBellaMorte just because of the meaning. And then just really trying out, okay, maybe costumes will work or does a certain toy work? It's just really finding out what really brings the tickets in and what gets them excited. So it's in the end, I'm still always playing around with what people like because there's millions and billions of gentlemen in the world that have all sorts of fantasies. So it's like, okay, let's see what is there.
Yeah, yeah, but it sounds like you've got room for flexibility, and that might be important for those that are trying to find their stride.
Absolutely. And of course, within whatever reason may be, it's just finding out what you're comfortable with doing. And either if you want to push your boundary, but just stay within your boundary, be forward with it and go from there. Like some people don't like wax play, but hey, the next person will.
So true. Oh, it is so true. Self-care.
Yes.
It feels a little bit like refresh, but self-care is something entirely essential in this business because we're the machine. We are also the manager. We are also the hype man. We are all of it. So self-care, when do you know you need it? And what does your self-care look like?
Oh goodness. Honestly, self-care is every night. And whether it's just washing my face or taking a nice hot bubble bath, the usual, even putting on makeup and going out dancing, that can be considered self-care. I mean, or having a nice bubbly, whatever it may be that brings that little bit of pleasure to you, that is self-care.
Love it because sometimes going out dancing is like the most freeing thing you can permit yourself, and like you need that.
It really is. And you don't have to bring alcohol or substances into it. You just got to feed off the other people and be like, I'm digging this. Like, oh, it's the best.
Thank you for saying that. We get a lot of answers about a bubble bath or going for a walk in nature, and those things are so valid. They're so valid. But that, I needed to hear that today, that going out and feeling the music and letting your body do what it wants to do is another form of self care.
It really is. Like, it's a way to let loose. You can just express yourself in your dance moves, even release aggression if for some reason that day you're upset. Like, it's such a big part of it. I mean, even fishing can be something. And I love fishing, but
Yeah.
dancing is a big part in it, or kickboxing, just the overall gym day, whatever it may
Yeah.
be.
God, fuck yeah, that feels good. It feels fucking good. Diversity is our final realm that we're going to today. So, camming is different than the rest of the adult industry in that there aren't limitations as to what you look like, as to what you sound like, as to how you perform, what your physical abilities might be. You can be anyone so long as you're of age and of sound mind. You can be anyone you want in this industry and have the potential of doing well. So my question to you is, what does diversity mean to you, and how does it live on the platform?
Oh man, diversity, it comes in all shapes, colors, forms, whatever it may be. I mean, you can be Latin, you could be white, you can be African American, you could be a really big girl, or you can be a very, very thin, petite lady, or even, gosh, it could be really anything. And then you can have what, as I mentioned before, whatever fetishes, whatever niches, your favorite toys, your labia can look one way. It does not matter. There's somebody that will love the living crap out of it, and just they would eat you up with a spoon.
That is so gorgeous. Oh, I love that. For everyone who is watching and listening and saying, I need more of BellaMorte in my life, where do they find you on the platform? What's your schedule? And what about social media?
So social media, I'm all over. I've got an Instagram, I've got TikTok, and I also have a X, Twitter, whatever it is. And then I try to cam every Monday night. So I'll be coming on later on tonight. And then once I get more of a pickup, we'll see how my schedule goes and pop in more drops. Most of the time, aside from Monday nights, it's super random. But if you follow my social medias, you'll see my pop-ups and when I'm going on.
Fabulous. Oh, thank you so much for today and for letting us into your life and your world and its beautiful perspective. Thank you.
Absolutely. As mentioned, it's a huge pleasure, and I really appreciate the opportunity. It's such a pleasure to meet you as well.
Amazing. Likewise. And hey, everyone who has watched this and eaten it all up, as Bella was saying, please do stay tuned for more content and check out all of our pages for more one-on-one exclusives just like this. We'll see you back here next time for even more. I'm Laura Desiree. Until then, take care.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.